Back on the Chamber Report, time now for member profiles. This is your chance to find out who some of the many members of the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce are. And that is a mixture. You know, I always talk about businesses that are members of the Chamber, and we've got over 600. But sometimes we also have organizations that are members of the Chamber. We have one here. It's the Friends of Anoka County Library. Janet Eaton is with us. Janet, welcome to the show, and thanks for being a part of the Chamber.
Well, thank you so much for having us. This is great. This is really wonderful for our organization.
You know, when you guys joined and we had the chance to sit down with you and one of your people from the group, and we talked about what your wants were about being a part of the Chamber and then how the Chamber could help, and this is one of those, is us being able to highlight on this show. And I think it's really important for people to understand, number one, what your group is, and we're going to get into that, but more importantly the fact that it exists. And that really was one of your goals, was, you know, we need to kind of get this word out there, because how many people even know? They know that there's a library system within Anoka County, but do they know that there's an organization and a group that is trying to make it even better? And hence, here we are, and we're going to let them know all about you guys. So what is the mission of your Friends group, and how are you organized?
Well, our mission is to raise funds for the library. Everything that we raise, short of a little bit of expenses, goes directly to our 8 libraries.
Great.
For their use. We have a board of directors. There's 10 of us at the moment. And then we have about 150 members, due-paying members, a little higher number than that.
Great. So what are your primary fundraising activities, and what does it take to execute them?
It takes a lot of volunteer work.
Yes, it does.
It does. We do book sales. We do 3 a year. One in Anoka, the River Library, is our next one coming up in November 15th. And then in the wintertime, we'll be at Northtown Library in Blaine. And then our next one after that will be in Centennial in May, which is in Circle Pines. That's just a little bit of what we do. We also rely greatly on our membership dues, of course.
Sure.
And the Give Minnesota has been great for us. The Give to the Max Day in November has been wonderful for us. So we've really been able to reach out on that.
Excellent. So how do the Anoka County Libraries use the funds that you guys
Well, they have a summer reading program that we supply the books for the children, and I think this year for the adults as well. And that's costs about $15,000 a year for them to do that. So we help with that. They have a book club in a bag. They have the reading bridge. They have the author fair. Just so many different little things that we can help out with, right down to diapers. I mean, anything that we can help out with.
So I understand, speaking of fundraising, you have a special gala event coming up this fall. What's it all about, and how can the public participate?
It's kind of exciting. We've never done anything like this before. So what it is October 23rd, we'll be at the Majestic Oaks golf course, and it'll start with a cocktail hour, appetizers, drinks, silent auction, raffle. We have 4 authors. They're all well-known, award-winning authors. Alan Eskins, Lorna Landvik, Loretta Ellsworth, and June Gosler Anderson from Anoka.
Wonderful.
And they are our speakers.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, Janet, there's somebody out there right now going, I want to help. Maybe I got some time to volunteer. Maybe I've got some funds that I could help. What can people do to help you and the Friends group be strong and make it strengthen our libraries?
Well, we are getting stronger every day, and we are getting new members all the time. But I would say start with asking to volunteer for our book sales, for the other events that we do. We do small things around the area. Dues paying members, we rely on those kinds of things. Any donations that you can give to help us afford to help the libraries, that's our goal.
So how would they find out information if they want to learn more and or volunteer or donate?
They can go online to the Anoka County Library, or we do have Anoka County, Friends of the Anoka County site also. The tickets for the gala, by the way, there is a link on those sites that you can access. And otherwise, they can just contact us through the Friends of the Anoka County Library email. It would go directly to me, and I'll source it out, or I'll take care of it myself.
Excellent. She is Janet Eaton. She is with Friends of Anoka County Library. Listen, people, everything is not done online still. I mean, I realize that, you know, this seems to be the way. I go to the libraries all the time, and I'm telling you, there's a lot of people there, and I still like to hold something in my hand. And they could use your help. Lots of ways that you can participate. Excuse me. So please reach out and help out Friends of Anoka County Library. Janet, thank you for everything you and all of the volunteers are doing. Wishing you nothing but the best for that fundraising event coming up. And come back on the show sometime. Tell us how things are going.
I'll do that.
Sounds
Thank you
good.
so much.
All right. We are taking a break. When we come back, more member profiles coming your way.